y'all. When I say a long time. Like, I should have been doing this years and years ago, but I didn't. So here I am now. So anyway, so Jace Beauty, let's just tell you what Jace Beauty is. JaceBeauty.com, that's Jace Beauty.com. Named the company after my daughter, Jace, and her name means beautiful. So, JaceBeauty.com is a high-end beauty company, and we specialize in elite virgin hairs from all over the globe. So, Indian, Malaysian, Brazilian, Russian, um, even Italian, actually. We don't get many requests for Italian, but really, in each of the different sourcing origins of the hair, give the hair a different quality, whether it's the thickness of the cuticle or the bounce or the coloring. It's different depending on what region of the world it's coming from. But that's just a small part of Jace Beauty, because that's just a small part of me, of who I am and what I love and what my passions are. So I'm Nicole, by the way. Hello, I'm Nicole. Hi. For those of you that don't know me. And what was I going to say? Oh, small part, very small part of Jace Beauty is the hair. I love beauty. Ever since I was a little girl, I loved it. So I love the hair and the makeup and the, skincare and diet and exercise and wellness and all of that stuff. I love it. Exercise is probably the lowest one on the totem pole, but I still got a little love for the exercise. But so I love it. I love it all, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about all of it, and we're going to talk about all of it in the series of videos that we do, and not just videos. We're actually going to do some live broadcasts on Ustream.tv. I don't know if many of you have heard of Ustream, but a lot of folks use it. A lot of celebrities use it when they're in the studio and they just want to kind of, kick around a little bit and have people join in and watch and chat and send them comments and shout outs and all that stuff. So we're going to do a little bit of that. And we're just going to have some fun. That's what I'm going to do. Let me just tell you why I am here talking to you and jabbing. I am I'm not even going to say I'm a corporate girl. I have been a corporate girl. Trust and know. The curly hair goes away, the straight, sleek look, and the makeup is down, toned down, and got the laptop case and going in to do my sales presentation or manage my salespeople or whatever. That's been my life. It's been my life for some years now. And I loved it, most of it. I loved it. Loved sales. Loved the negotiation and the communication and the just all of it, every aspect of it. I loved it, and had a very large amount of success with it. And won't go into that. I'll just say that, bigger and better and more than what I, would have imagined. But after all that said and done, and you sit back and you look at the things you've done and where you've been and that kind of thing, a part of you says, wow, I did that. Wow, that's good. And the other part's like, and what? Because really, when it is all said and done, I took a hard look at myself in 2009, so last year, and said, okay, I am 36, right? I turned 36 in November of 2009. Even though my Facebook page says my birthday is May, that's just because I don't want people in my business, but it's out now. Anyway, so my birthday is November. And so I turned 36, and you kind of have this moment where you say, okay, I can either keep doing what I'm doing and following along this track and do the corporate thing and make more money and whatever. But yes, that was a toilet flushing in the background. I love my son, but you know what? Oh well. I'm a mom and I'm a businesswoman, and that's just what it is. Exhibit A, the toilet flushing. So anyway, what was I saying? 36. And I said, okay, so either you're going to do the thing or you're not, period. So either I continued along the line of, you know, corporate America and that, or I could really fully do what my passion was. And don't get me wrong, this beauty company I've had since '03, '04. You know, it's been 6 years. And so I've been doing it, but I've been doing it on the side because I always had a lucrative corporate gig. But last year and even pouring into this year, there's been a lot of changes in my life and in my family's life, and family lives, whatever. And we were out in Cali. Loved California. I loved it. The beach and the people and the culture and the food and it was crazy. I loved it. I loved it. And the opportunity and I mean, literally you can kick the door wide open. It was just crazy out there. I loved it. And um, anyway, but in 2000, the beginning of 2009, the Lord started dealing with us about making a change. And by the end of, no, don't get me wrong. By the end of February, we had made the decision that we were going to move back to the East Coast. And by the end of July, we were back in Atlanta. So I live in Atlanta now. And which is interesting, really crazy, because my family and I lived here 10 years ago. And we have roots here and relationships and things like that. And so being back in Atlanta is somewhat of a, almost like a rebirth, if you will, because there are a lot of things that went dormant after we left. And now I really sense there's a lot of things that are being rejuvenated and rekindled and, you know, reworked. And it's something when the Lord brings you back to a place, not geographically, but back to a place in your life where you have been before, but the second time around, you're a completely different person. So when I look at my husband and we are completely different people. We are stronger and wiser, and we love more and more deeply. And, you know, are all of that stuff, that experience and trials and triumphs and all that stuff gives you a richness of character, and it gives you a depth that you can't get by just kind of, you know, sliding through life. So anyway, and don't get me wrong, there's a long way to go. Okay, don't trip. You know, I'm not. You know, there's a long way to go, but